Good morning, everybody. It's Lazel here, and yeah, I just woke up and I saw that the hot shop came up, and so I immediately thought, all right, let's talk about gems because gems are, yeah, one of the things that'll make you a very strong lord if you use them correctly. And yeah, just as in most of my other videos, I say that this is my play style, this is the way how I play, and if it doesn't fit yours, it's fine. I just want to give you my thoughts about what to spend your gems on. So yeah, I just had to open some chests. Some gem packages that you get by the Strongest Lord event or by the Alliance quests every day to have enough gems. Because a few weeks ago or the last couple of months, uh, there was a cutted version of the hot shop always going on. And now they brought a new hot shop with a lot of items, and yeah, it's gonna be a high investment, but yeah, I just want to get right into it with you all. So, in my opinion, you have to invest your gems into something that give you a permanent advantage or long-term advantage, and not something like a short-term advantage or just a temporarily boost. But I'll explain it now. So, um, as I explained in my castle or how to become a strong lord castle video, you want to rush the C30 to be able to unlock the Azeroth mine, so it generates Azeroth all the time while you are catching up with all the other buildings. And one of the important things is to always have the Azeroth boost running, in my opinion. Because we all know that you will need more than 100k of Azeroth, so you can play or you can improve very well. And yeah, you need to save all of that, and boosting Azeroth production is a very important thing in my opinion. I want to say about that you can just buy the Azeroth mine boost in the shop, always one day for 450 gems. Um, I recommend you not to buy like 10 or 20 days in an instant, because recently there have been realm growth quests added to the game where you often have quests like spend like, yeah, I don't know, 15k gems to get these rewards. The rewards are always pretty nice, so I recommend do not always buy 20 days Azeroth mine boost at once. Do it like in 2 or 3 day steps. Um, and if this quest comes up, you can say, okay, it's gonna take a few weeks until this quest arrives new, and then you can buy a lot of Azeroth boosts. My opinion, my playstyle, you have to know about it yourself. But keep your Azeroth mine always boosted. That's one thing that will cost you a lot of gems, but it's important because you need to have a very high Azeroth production to be a competitive player. Furthermore, you can boost your Azeroth production by having VIP on. VIP increases raises your resource output. Currently I'm level 10 and it increases by 50%. It doesn't go any higher, I think. Yeah, it's stuck at 50%, but your Azeroth mine always also benefits from it. So you want to have VIP running 24/7. Also, it makes the game less stressful by searching monsters or searching mines and so on and so on. So, and then we can come right into the hot shop. So, there are a lot of different things. You can buy artifact XP, which is in my opinion way too expensive. The coins is also something that I wouldn't recommend to buy. And yeah, just in advance, I want to say that I'm not a person that spends a lot of money into a game. I've never done that and I don't want to do it. There are a lot of players out there that buy tons of gems, so if you're a player like that, I wouldn't recommend this video for you. It's more like my playstyle it's not very money heavy. I don't spend much money on this game, so I always have to think about, okay, what am I gonna buy with my gems? And yeah, coins. We all know that artifacts are very important, and I really love to buy a lot of coins, but it's not worth it in my opinion, because if you're going to have a bad conjuring and pay like thousands of gems for it, you're gonna be angry about it, and yeah, I'll try to avoid that. Obsidian steel is also something that I wouldn't buy. 400 gems for one obsidian steel, yeah, I don't have to explain what a maximum Royal Challenge wave gives you on obsidian steel and how much gems that would be. Also the emblem chests. Emblems are also important to become a strong lord, but paying 4,000 gems for one chest, way too expensive. The same for the Azeroth, I don't have to explain. And now we're coming to the parts that I always buy completely maxed out. You have the VIP 7 days. As I just said, you need it to have a way less stressful playstyle, and your Azeroth production gets boosted by it. So I always buy these VIP privileges. 7 days, 5,120 gems. It's fine for me for 1 month, because you can calculate it if you're gathering gems like, for example, if you're also sleeping and so on, like 18 hours a day with 5 marches, or of course you have sometimes marches home, but you gather these 1,280 gems pretty fast in a week, so you always get an advantage from it, and it's less stressful. Then we are coming to the Beast XP pills. I always buy them. Okay, I have to say that at the merchant ship you can buy 1k Beast EXP for 80 gems, I believe, but such a huge amount of these of Beast EXP like in Hotshop you will never find somewhere else, and I'm willing to pay a bit more gems per 1000 Beast EXP, and that's fine for me. So I always buy all of the Beast EXP. So, and if we look at it, you get 50k Beast EXP for 6,000 gems. I would always do this, because we are all looking, especially with the new pet skills, to get a pretty high pet level to unlock as many passive slots as possible. So I always buy these. Then the next thing, the Beast EXP scrolls. I also recommend to buy all of these. Now we are able to buy in total 60 Beast XP scrolls. At the merchant ship you can buy one scroll for 250 gems, so it's an advantage for you if you buy as many as possible here in the hot shop. Here one's for 4,500, and yeah, the a bit more expensive ones for 200, so it's 6k edition. So no, I haven't looked at it in the beginning. I think we are about like, I don't know, like 21k in total, but it was a pretty big hot shop, so I'm fine with that. The beast skill chests I do not recommend to buy, because you pay 200 gems for one fragment. You need 20 fragments to fuse it into the skill, and the skill, if you use it to upgrade another skill, only gives you 100 EXP, so it's not worth it in my opinion. The same with the Lord XP cards. If you find them at the merchant, you just pay 100 gems for 10k EXP, and here you pay 320. Not worth in my opinion. The hunting expedition, I don't need them, because yeah, as I explained in my gear video, I have a lot of attack speed, monster attack speed, so I don't have to pay gems to attack monsters faster. I don't know who does that. Maybe players that want to go for monsters during the strongest lord event. Not worth in my opinion. Then we come to the elite teleports, also something that I really recommend you not to buy with gems. There are many different ways how to get your elite teleports. I've seen many players that port around with gems, always spending like 2k, which is a lot in my opinion. You just saw what you can buy with 6k. And if you're looking to buy elite teleports, think about buying them with shells at the merchant or with alliance points. Look for elite teleport fragments at the merchant, not for gems, also for shells. I've never been into the situation that I had to that I had to pay elite teleports with gems, because, well, I have to add that I have a very safeful play style. I just port when I say, okay, it's worth it, or really I need to help out my alliance if they are in struggle or something. But I'm not that person that says, okay, for like one castle or for one good target during Void War, I'll port next to it and so on. But maybe you'll see about my fighting playstyle next Void War. We'll have to see. So elite teleports, try not to buy them with gems. Use shells, use alliance points, so you can save your gems for stuff that will give you permanent advantages. Then we're coming to march speeds. Yeah, and here the discussion begins. For a very long time I used to buy a lot of 50% march speeds, because, yeah, we all know you pay 300 gems for one march speed, and here you get them reduced to 270. So you save 30 gems, which is fine. I always bought like 50 march speeds, which costs like, I don't know if I can buy all of these. No, I can't. But which costs like around about 15k or something like that. And yeah, that's just what I said. It's just a temporarily advantage because you are able to participate in speed hits or something like that. And yeah, it's fine, it's nice. It's also often important, but you'll find march speeds 50% at events, strongest lords, and so on. And if you're saving them or not spending them all the time, you should be fine. I'm fine with the way that I play. If you say, okay, I often use speeds, I want to participate in every speed hit, and so on and so on, then you're fine to go to buy as many march speeds here in Hotshop, because you save 30 gems per speed every time. Do it then. Try to avoid using gems for speeding where your speeds cost like 300 gems. Now we are coming to the advanced attack, HP and army expansion boosts. They're expensive, they last for 1 hour. We all know that they are mostly used for SOS, and yeah, I just don't see the point in it to buy them here. There have been hot shops where you could buy attack and HP boosts for like 8 hours, which I always buy, or also army expansion for 8 hours. I buy these 1 or 2 times during Void War, so I'm buffed for the whole event with not that high costs of it. So I try to avoid these 1 hour buffs, because in my opinion they're just worth for SOS and maybe some events or something like that. Yeah, VIP points. It's something that I'm working on. If I find the 1k VIP points at the merchant for 500 gems, I buy them, but I'm not buying them here. 900 gems for 1k is, yeah, it's totally unbalanced. I would also recommend not to buy them here. It gives you a long-term advantage if you're able to increase your VIP level, yes, but you also have to think about the cost. It's way too high. I can't save that many gems in 1 month when Hotshop always comes up. I have to focus on other things. Yeah, speed ups, avoid them. I don't know why people often buy speed ups. and pay that many gems for it, or use their gems to speed buildings and so on. I try to avoid it. Plan your building plan, adjust times right, so you just have to use a few speeds and not pay gems for it. Material chest, also very interesting. I would recommend not to buy them here. If you see blue chests at the merchant discounted to 120 gems, 120 gems, it's fine, you can do it. If you if you say that I want to work on my gear, I need those chests, it takes too long for me, you can do it, but better open your eyes at the merchant and not at Hotshop, because yeah, you can see you pay 40 gems more than at the merchant. Yeah, and resources, we don't have to talk about it. Everybody can think about that. So yeah, I just want to say that I always look for things that give me a permanent advantage, and that I have my Azeroth mine boosted all the time. It's a bit of a farming play style, because many would say, hey, you don't buy that March speeds and so on. But you will see when I do a video about me playing Void War, you will understand why I don't need that many March speeds, but I'll explain it in another video. So this is what I use my gems for. I use them to boost my Azeroth mine all the time, and I use them to mostly get these 4 items here in the hot shop to have a permanent advantage of my gems and not some temporarily boost. If this hotshop would have contained something like the 8-hour army expansion boost and the 8-hour attack and HP boost, I would have bought some of these, I have to say, for the next Void War, but sadly it doesn't contain it this time. Yeah, but that's fine. I'll probably have to buy them to the normal prices. Yeah, but that's it. So this is the way that I use my gems. I'm doing very well with it. I have a high technology power. My Azeroth mine is pretty well boosted. And yeah, so I hope you could learn something. Tell me, what are you using your gems for? Yeah, leave a like down below. Drop it in the comments what you use your gems for. And yeah, see you in the next video, guys. Bye.